What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Nikos Property Show. Very exciting day today, and I say that on every episode, but I literally mean it. Why? Because the block masons showed up exactly the day they said they would, and they're absolutely killing it. There's a bunch of blocks in the background, as you can see through here. They've gotten to work, and I had to set up a time lapse and kind of run off. I had a lot of stuff to do. When you're doing all these things, you kind of forget to order something, then you got to go grab it real quick because they need it. So I ran and got anchor bolts. I went and got vents for the top of the foundation, and we are rolling. They are killing it right now. I'm gonna drop some time lapse from when they started, and then I'm gonna throw some other videos in there so y'all can see how the process works, and I'll do some explaining for you because my dad has been doing masonry for 48 years. I understand how, you know, block masons work, brick, stone. I've actually laid stone before, so you know, you can call me a stone mason because I've done that a couple times in my lifetime too. So working for my brother and my dad. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Watching this progress is gonna be so exciting because you're gonna see the house go from ground up, go brrrr, and then boom, they're gonna be able to frame. So let's jump right into what's happening and I'll just show you around. Alright, y'all, so they're absolutely killing it out here. Just showed you a little bit of the progress. Want to show you more of how things are done, so when they start mixing more mud and they actually use the blocks on everything like that, I'll show you how that works. It's something that I've been, you know, accustomed to my entire life. Literally from when I was like 11 or 12 years old, I was forced to go labor for my dad. We would carry 8-inch blocks, 12-inch blocks, you name it. I was out there doing it, so I'm very familiar with this, like I said. However, I do not like doing it. It's always better to pay someone, but you can't save a ton of money if you do know how to lay blocks. But being out here by myself was not going to be efficient. It would have took me about 2 weeks. They got 5 guys. They're rolling through it. They're super awesome. Let's get more progress of what's happening. Can't wait to get you some drone footage of how this looks as it's going up and everything like that. So let's keep filming and I'll keep telling you about what's going on here. It's so awesome. Great progress. Let's keep moving. So I want to do a little explaining of what's going on here, okay? So we are going 4 courses at the front of the house, so the entire house has to be leveled out, obviously. So the courses in the back have to match what that height elevation will be for the 4 courses in the front. So essentially, you're going to look at this being right here at 10 courses because there was a step down. Over there was 9 courses, and then in the front you're gonna have 4 courses. So everything's gonna be perfectly level, so when they do the framing, you see the house sitting like this, not like this. So if you've never done construction, you've never seen block work get done or anything like that, if you've never had someone explain it, that's why you're gonna see so many more blocks in the back versus the front. This seems very trivial and very like, dude, duh, everybody knows, but most people actually do not know. So as I show you here, there's gonna be 10 courses going up right here. There's 9 over there because there was a step down right where that post is, just to show you where he's walking. There was a step down there, and then there's obviously a step up there, which is 2 blocks. There's a step up there, which is 1 block, another 1 block step up, and another 1 block step up. So up here in the front, you're only gonna have, I believe on this side, we're gonna have 4 courses, if I'm not mistaken. And then in the back, you can obviously see that there's gonna be 10 right there. So they're doing an awesome job. They're absolutely killing it. Progress is key in construction. Always remember that. I'm excited for what they're doing. They're doing awesome. It's phenomenal, and they have a lot of guys. That means the work is getting done quickly. That's what's important. So, but it's getting done right. Quickly, but getting done right, and you pay good. Always pay good. Get quality guys. Don't try to get cheap just to get by and cut corners. Pay quality guys and get the job done right. Let's keep moving. like this, you know they're pretty solid, and they got their own block saw. A lot of times you'll get guys that come out and they don't have a real mixer, they just have like super cheap one. They don't have block saws, they do everything with hammers, they don't have lasers, and you're like, who did I just hire? So if you ever run into that situation, if a guy has a laser, block saw, nice metal post and everything like that, you're typically in a good situation. So if you've never used the sub before, just know that you're probably on the better side of being than on the worst side. Yo, I'll be honest with you, sometimes starting that block saw, it's like the worst thing ever. Literally, terrible. But it beats you down, literally. You gotta keep going. They're working hard, a lot of progress. I love it. We're knocking these walls out, we'll be done before we know it. Alrighty y'all, day 2, we are out here. When the masons show up back to back 2 days in a row, you know you got a good crew. So I'm excited, they're moving along right now, there's good progress, they're getting the front wall of the house done, and then I'm actually gonna have my guy come out here and shoot some drone footage, and that's gonna be really awesome. So make sure you stay tuned, watch this foundation get laid, it's so awesome, I'm excited, I'm just beyond words. I cannot wait to see this house continue to go up, so let's get right to work. Alright y'all, so my videographer showed up so I can explain more about what's going on. So we've got blocks being done. We got the guys working in the background, but get a big zoom in on them, man. They're back there killing it right now. Literally, there's 5 of them. They're just going wild. Okay, so we went to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We went 5 courses here on the front of the building, my house. We went 5 courses here in the front on this side because we had a step down right in the middle. So you'll see 4 courses over there. So if you zoom in on that front wall, that's going to be where the front porch is, and I'll give you a little bit of that rendering so you can see how my house will be. And now that I have all this block up, I'll be able to like walk through the house with you in the video that I have of the rendering. Let's walk around the side of the building and we'll get inside as well, and I'll show you how all this process works. My dad did do masonry for like 48 years now. He still does it, but I just didn't want him out here by himself with me. This would take forever. So let's get around the side and I'll explain some more about what's going on. So I'm going to walk in my front door here, literally open it up, and now we're inside the front of the house. Okay, so I'm walking into the living room, and it connects to the kitchen, which goes to the back, and you see where these guys are working. That's actually going to be the covered porch. This is going to be a really awesome house. I got that front bedroom right there. I got the back bedroom just in case I have guests. Then I'm going to have a bathroom separating all that, and I've told you that throughout the video, but as the house is actually going up, I'm going to be able to explain this better because now you'll be able to see visually as everything goes up what it turns into. So right here where you got these empty little holes, these are called the piers. This is where the floor system is going to kind of rest on. Okay, so they're going to build these up here once they're done with all the other walls. And let's just come a little bit closer here and just watch your footing, Mr. Cameraman. And I'll do a little bit more explaining here. As you can see, they're building into another wall. So my porch, my back porch is actually going to be covered up, which I love that idea because I love sitting outside. I love being in nature. I love like views, and I have been here a few times at night, and the sunset. Oh, how about the sunrise? How about that? A little cup of chai or tea. Sorry, I'm over here speaking Ukrainian and stuff. Some tea, and that's just the way it's gonna go. Okay, mornings are gonna be beautiful. Sunsets are gonna be beautiful. Right now, the guys are killing it. We're gonna get some awesome shots of what's going on, and I want to go over there and explain to you what goes on in the mixer and everything like that. I have done masonry since the age of like 11. My dad gave me no choice. He would wake me up at 6 a.m. We would be at the job site by like 6:45. I had no time to do anything. So let's get some more awesome shots and just keep moving. All right, y'all, so after seeing all that cool drone footage, I wanted to take you to this back wall right here. I want to explain what was going on. So as you can see, we're going right here, and I'll count it out for you so you kind of understand better. You got 1 course, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's not done yet. They didn't have scaffolds. And I told y'all in an earlier video, when you have to set up scaffolds, it's like the worst thing, especially when you only have 2 courses left. So if you look to that corner, this whole wall right there, there was a step down right there. So therefore this wall has to have 10 courses on this area, but this wall right here, as you can see, only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's a thing. When you're doing blocks, when you're a mason, anytime you're in this field, there's going to be step downs, and it's all got to be level. So if you could come over here and kind of just shoot across from this wall to one of those walls and kind of show them exactly how level it is going all the way across. So obviously you can't see it on video perfectly, but they're shooting lasers, they're shooting everything, and you're able to actually know, okay, my floor is going to be like this, whether the ground is like this or not. So like I told y'all in the last video, 7th grade geometry class, that's where you're going to learn triangles and being level and all that good stuff. But anyways, I want to get y'all some cool shots of this mixer over here. I'm going to explain to you how this works. So in order to make the mud, or the concrete, we call it mud, you come over here and you got to mix it with sand, and there's rules, okay? You can't use too much sand, you can't use too much of anything. Everything's got to be in moderation. So if you're going to do 2 bags, you're going to go 32 scoops of this shovel right here, a nice good hefty shovel. Boom, that's not even enough, about right there. 32 of those with 2 of those bags mixed in here with water, and you don't want it too wet because when blocks are setting up, you want the mud just right. I mean, there's a method to the madness. I'm serious. Doing block is actually pretty cool, except when you have to do it every day and it's blazing heat outside. But like when I learned all this stuff from my dad and my brothers, it's cool to be able to like see it in action and see everything that I used to do as a kid and as a teenager with my dad and everything happening today right now on my own custom home. So that is super cool. I'm excited to keep on getting all this cool footage. Hope y'all are enjoying it. I mean, if you're stuck along this long, you're invested. So I'm gonna need you to make sure you subscribe right now. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you like this video. Whenever y'all do that, and drop a comment. Tell me what's your favorite part of this build. That helps me out so much, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. So let's just keep on with the build right now. Top of the morning to you folks. It's the next day. The masons are gonna finish today, but we ran out of material, so I had to grab the trailer, grab the truck, and my brother's truck, because my truck cannot pull what I'm pulling right now. Get block, sand, and mortar. We counted a little bit short, but that's okay, because I didn't want to spend too much money by going over. So here we go. So this is what we got right here, y'all. We got 2 cubes of blocks, so that's about 210. We got a half-ton bag of sand, and we got 12 bags of mortar. Yeah, we're loading up right now. Well, I'm loading up right now, and then I will be at the property here shortly. All right, y'all, we are good. Materials delivered. I hate towing anything that is big. When it's a bobcat, when it's material like this, especially. Bobcat's not so bad once it's tied down. But when you're towing stuff like this, the blocks are shifting. You're like, please don't fall off. And you got to jump on the highway. Anyways, block masons are on the way. They're going to knock this job out in about 2.5 hours. I'm going to show you what they got done since yesterday. So let me turn this camera around and give you a little view here. So I'm going to jump up on this wall. We're going to play Can You Balance? But check this out. So they already got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 piers done, which you can also call them columns. And that's where the floor system's gonna rest right there. So as you can see, there's where every time you see the orange pin right there, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then this wall right here. So they're just about done. This is gonna be really awesome. I'm super duper excited because guess what? That means framing is coming up. After I do some little bitty things like waterproofing, I'm gonna backfill more gravel, which you'll see in the next video coming up. But we're gonna wait on them to get here, finish out this process. I freaking am excited. Nikos Property Show, thank you so much for watching to this point. Let's finish this job and let's keep moving. Oh, this is the maestro right here. Hey, he said he's gonna get his job done. He's gonna get a job done. Está bien, my brother. Muchas gracias. Yes, sir. What you drinking? A little bit of coffee?
Coffee.
What's that? Cake?
Yeah.
That's not a good breakfast, man. Not for block work.
Wow.
Come on, man. Oh yeah, we're almost done, y'all. Already also super successful video right here, okay? The house build is coming along just great. It's progressing the way I want it to. I'm excited. I know y'all can tell in every single video I'm going crazy out here. Beautiful weather so far. Everything is working out the way it's supposed to be. But regardless, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you like and subscribe and follow me across all platforms on social media. But make sure you go over to TikTok because I can edit videos on there so quickly and post them so fast. I got a cool new thing going on right now. We got some Nikos Property merch. We got hats, t-shirts, crew necks, hoodies as well, as it's getting cooler outside. If you want to support your boy, go help out. Grab you some merch. NikosPropertyShow.com. It's also in the caption below. But without further ado, guess what? See you on the next video. Peace.